So we, in the quest for trying to save money on grocery shopping, and probably like so many people are, finding out the potatoes really are such a great and cheaper way to go for food. I found some great sites on Pinterest. So today I'm actually trying out this one, how to make easy slow cooker potato soup, which I'm really excited about because it doesn't call for actual milk. It's just canned milk, which is the evaporated stuff. I'm kind of excited about trying it. So we'll see. Chicken broth, evaporated milk, onion, which anybody that knows me, I don't really like the real onions, but I love the onion flavor and I like to do that for the recipes. So onion powder. One of the cool things about this recipe is it calls for russet potatoes as well as Yukon Gold to have the combination of both, and they're different textures. So I think that's really cool. Garlic, and of course our doTERRA thyme. It calls for thyme in the recipe, so I'm kind of excited to try it and see what our essential oil thyme does for it. I don't usually cook that in because then the benefits go away, but since I haven't done this recipe before, I might cook with it and just even put it in towards the end so that all the benefits of the oil don't cook out. So kind of play that by ear. I'm kind of excited. I know the recipe calls to peel the potatoes. We hate missing out on the vitamins and nutrients if we peel the potatoes, so I'm not peeling them. I'm making it really easy, and I'm dicing them up and putting in the crock pot. I think that's really cool right now too with this recipe is it says to heat up the crock pot while you're cutting the potatoes to help prep it and be earlier. So I think that's really cool. I'm gonna start going on this. We'll see how it goes and I'll check back in. Okay, so I've got all the yummy potatoes cut up in here. Again, it's the russet and the Yukon Gold, so I'm really excited about that. It says we need to put in the onion and the bacon and some things in there next. So that's what I'm going to do. I forgot to mention I've got kosher salt that goes in here as well. Don't tell anybody I'm putting in onion powder instead of the onion.
Anybody being me?
Yeah.
Blasphemy.
He didn't hear that. So, and then of course I've got to get the garlic prepped, or else I'm going to use the minced onion. Not sure yet. Okay, so got the broth ready to dump in. I got to chop up the bacon. It looks so good. It's hard to eat it. It's hard to not eat it, I should say. After we put the broth in and the bacon, I'll put the rest of the seasonings in, get this started so it can get cooking. I'm going to even cook it on high because I forgot to do this earlier today, but I need to have it ready for dinner. It's about 10 to 4 in the afternoon. So time's flown away from us. So I'm going to do that quick. Get this on high. In fact, let's just do that right now. I think I want to have it at the 4 hours. So I'm going to have it at the 4 hours to cook faster. Dump this in. Let's see how this goes. I'm excited. I've never cooked with this much broth before. I usually just do it with the water. Our regular recipe calls for the water. And then we do the cream, the roux mixture. So this is all new for me. So it's kind of fun. Okay, look how good this looks. I'm going to add the freshly ground pepper. About 1/4 teaspoon is what it says. I usually like a little bit more, especially with potatoes. It's pretty good. The thyme, since it's the essential oil, and the evaporated milk and the flour. The flour and the evaporated milk, stir it up. And it says to put it in about 30 minutes, or to cook it with the potato soup for about 30 more minutes. So it's probably where I'm going to put the thyme in. the oil is so strong that it should be able to blend in by that time. I might put it in a little bit earlier than that too, but I'll kind of play it by ear. I'm going to stir this up and then it'll be able to sit. So I just forgot my spoon last time. So I'm going to stir this up. Look at how good that looks. I can't wait to taste this. I don't know if I've ever, I mean, we've put ham with ours before, and ham obviously is going to have a different taste than this, but Aaron cooked up our bacon for us, so it's nice and crispy. I think this just looks so good. One of the things that it also says to do is to mash up the potatoes a little bit to help thicken it up. I could do that even more so than putting in the flour. I think I like the idea of mashing some of this up a little bit, and of course not all of it, but just at least some of the potatoes to help thicken it up that way. And then I won't have to put in so much flour, but we'll play it by ear and see how that goes. So I'm excited to see how this is going to be. My goodness, I can smell it already. So I'm excited to taste it and tell you guys how it is. So checking back in on the slow cooker potato soup. Got the oil put in, the essential oil put in, and the evaporated milk. So let's see. Look at that. Looks so good. So I opted to mash up some of them to help thicken up the soup. I did put a little bit of the flour in too to help with the thickening. Just looks really nice. It's so yummy. So I don't like my potato soup super smooth. I like a little bit of the chunks of potato. So, and it just smells delicious. I've already tasted it. I had to add a little bit more salt and pepper in, and more onion powder and more garlic powder too. So, kind of excited. Let's just see how it tastes. Super, super good. The taste is delicious. Now I'm just waiting to have it thicken up. So adding the evaporated milk in to help thicken that just really took care of it. But super nice. I did this just after 3 hours. So the potatoes seem like they're really great. I'll probably end up going about close to 4 hours. So, okay, bye.